Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. As we know that cell membrane is also called a selective permeable membrane or differential permeable membrane too. Today we will discuss an SLO type of question about cell membrane, that how cell membrane show both selective permeability as well as a differential permeability. So first of all, see toward the definition of selective permeability. It show membrane is ability to allow some specific molecule while prevent other. As we know that a cell membrane is a barrier for molecules, mean it give permission to some type of molecule to cross it, while it prevent or stops some type of molecule and they cannot cross the cell membrane. Now how cell membrane will decide that which type of molecule will be crossed by them and which type of molecule will be prevented by them? So it will depend upon the three type of factor: size, charge and solubility. How? For example, let's take three type of molecule like chargeable ions. Chargeable ions like calcium, potassium and sodium, as well as non-polar small molecule like oxygen and carbon dioxide, and polar and large molecule like glucose and amino acid. Suppose these molecule want to make entrance inside the cell and they want to cross the cell membrane. Now here the cell membrane will show selective permeability, that which type of molecule will cross which portion of cell membrane and which type of molecule will be prevented by cell membrane. For example, if the size of molecule is small and non-polar like oxygen and carbon dioxide, then they will make entrance toward the cytoplasm through the lipids bilayer portion of cell membrane. Mean these molecules, oxygen and carbon dioxide, will goes toward the cytoplasm by crossing the lipids bilayer portion of cell membrane. But if the size of molecule is large and polar, then these molecule cannot cross the lipids bilayer portion of cell membrane. Like glucose and amino acid, they will use another pathway like protein channel of integral protein to go toward the cytoplasm. So here is the selection between the molecule, that which type of molecule will goes toward the cytoplasm through which portion of cell membrane. Also we say that some type of molecule is prevented by cell membrane. For example, chargeable ions like calcium, potassium and sodium cannot cross the lipids bilayer portion of cell membrane. Cell membrane will strictly prevented such type of molecule. So a selection is occur between the molecule, that it is the capability of cell membrane that which type of molecule will be cross the cell membrane and which type of molecule is prevented by cell membrane. Now if we will see toward the differential permeability, it is also interchangeably used for selective permeability too. But here we say that differential permeability highlight the differing rate at which different molecule can cross the membrane. So here also the molecule depend on size, charge and solubility. But primarily remember in your mind, charge is more precious in this topic. How? For example, if the size of molecule is small, like here we will take again example that, for example, this is an animal cell. and two type of molecule like carbon dioxide, oxygen, which are non-polar and small molecule, and water, H2O, water, which is also small molecule but larger as compared to oxygen and carbon dioxide, want to cross the cell membrane, especially remember in your mind the lipid bilayer portion. Here we are talking about the both portion of cell membrane, mean protein as well as the lipids portion, but in differential permeability usually we are talking about the lipid bilayer portion of cell membrane. So now these are the molecule. Water is little much large as compared to carbon dioxide and water. So if these molecules want to cross the lipid bilayer portion of cell, so oxygen and carbon dioxide will readily, mean quickly, speed up wise, take velocity and can quickly make entry inside the cell as compared to water. Water can also cross the lipids bilayer portion of cell. Here is one of the most important and a precious question for you. Sometime we say that phosphate portion of lipid bilayer is hydrophilic in nature, but the tail, which is fatty acid in nature, is the hydrophobic in nature. How water will cross this portion? If water want that goes towards the cytoplasm from extracellular space towards the cytoplasm, or from cytoplasm towards the extracellular space, how will they cross this portion which is hydrophobic in nature? They repel the water molecule. So here is two possibility, remember in your mind. Simply I will write that or the molecule will slip on fatty acid tails. They will slip and goes toward the cytoplasm, or from cytoplasm toward the exterior of cell, which will depend upon the concentration of molecule. Okay. So one possibility is that these molecule becomes slipping. Okay. And another, remember in your mind that in these lipids tail portion, for example, this is the lipids tail portion. Okay. In lipids tail portion, small holes are present, small holes, which are called hydrophorines. Hydro mean water and phorines mean holes. So due to these small hydrophorines, small holes, the water will goes toward the cytoplasm. They will cross these small pores inside the fatty acid tail, and on concentration gradient from exterior toward the interior or from interior toward the exterior. So this is the main difference between selective permeability and differential permeability. Hopefully that you have understand our today's lecture. See you in next lecture. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.